welcome back, my loyal subjects, to more Fire Emblem Three Houses. Pharaoh Fiasco here. So last episode we defeated Miquelon, and we learned that there are some very serious boss battles in this game. I actually immediately want to find Ingrid and Annette, because the first thing we want to do is try recruiting them. And then where is she at? That is not her. That's some guy. There she is.
To think that Flayn would disappear like this. Sedith must be worried sick.
That's our mission for this month.
I haven't much to go off of, and perhaps it's out of line for me to feel so uncomfortable. But something has been bothering me for a while about Gilbert. I feel as though I've met him somewhere before.
Did Gilbert abduct her or something? Gilbert was friggin' like he made that previous map so much more difficult.
I also noticed him staring intently at Annette once.
Huh.
Hi, Professor. I've actually got plans.
Okay, so Dex and flying. So it'll be a bit. Our Dex is probably pretty good. A devout believer. Our strength, not so much. And it's not Annette. I meant Leonie. Where is she at? Gilbert, who is still kicking. I think Ash is pretty devout. There she is. Yeah. Edelgard's here too, so we can chat her up. Alright. Spotted Claude and Hilda. Yeah, sure, what are you guys up to?
I bet Flayn ran away. She couldn't stand being held back by Sedith any longer. I can empathize. I know what it's like to have an overbearing big brother.
Flayn's gone missing. Where could she be? If it were an ordinary kidnapping, you'd think there'd be a demand for ransom or something by now. I don't like the sound of this.
So she's saying it might have been Gilbert who was behind it.
We must begin our search for Flayn, Professor. If she ran off of her own free will, that's her business. But that may not be the case. For her sake, I suggest we assume that she was abducted and begin an investigation. Who benefits from kidnapping her?
Gilbert, somehow.
Let's gather all the information we can on anyone who's been acting strangely.
Sure.
I have a favor to ask.
If we fail to locate Flayn soon, it will be too late. Let's assume she's been abducted and start gathering what information we can about suspicious individuals. Okay. Gather information about Flayn. So there are quite a few people we're gonna have to chat up. Leonie, where are you at? Dimitri and Dedu.
I have thoroughly surveyed the entire monastery, and yet I have not found a single trace of evidence that suggests Flayn was abducted. Perhaps we must seek out personal recounts rather than physical evidence. In any case, we must hurry before something terrible happens.
I've heard the monastery is full of secret passages. If there is no sign of Flayn's departure, it is possible that she used one of those. Whatever has happened, I hope she is all right.
She'll probably end up being fine. Hopefully, anyways. So this is our first person we can. Leonie. Okay, slacking on their training. Adore sweets. Top fishing spots. Free XP.
Where could Flayn have gone? Do you think she's really been kidnapped? I hear Tomas has been going around asking about her. But he's probably just worried like the rest of us. Though it wasn't just Flayn. He was asking about you and Captain Gerald, too.
So Tomas is suspect. Recruit.
Hey, I hope we get a chance. I know I'm in a different class, but you're the only other person here who's learned from Captain Gerald.
Okay. Strength and lance. What's our lance skill looking like? Skills, lance is still E+. Okay. No wonder she doesn't want to mess with us. Tomas, though, seeming pretty suspect.
If Flayn were taken hostage, I expect we would have received demands from the culprit by now. Perhaps this is not a kidnapping at all. Do you suppose she could have simply run away?
I don't think so.
What could it be then? What possible motive could there be to abduct her? It would seem that your reputation is on the rise. Even Lady Rhea has taken a liking to you.
Is he really gonna join?
It's a shame I am not in your class.
Oh. Charisma and reason. What is our charisma and reason? Actually, we have so many. Reason is E+, yeah. And then our... There's so many E+, dude. We basically can't do anything. I wonder if there's a limit to how many requests we can undertake at one point. Because there are still several active ones we've got. Maybe Marianne likes tea. See if we can give her that set. First we gotta find her, though. Some guy. Knows a lot about plants.
Dear Goddess, hear my prayer. Please watch over Flayn. Please protect her.
Oh, okay.
May I ask a favor?
One of Dorte's friends is about to have a baby. Do you know of any medicinal herbs that will ensure a safe delivery? We can try to figure it out. Let's try giving her that gift. She does not like the elegant tea set.
Oh, thank you.
Cool. Okay, mission assistance. Oh, for help with this month's mission. No. I mean, she won't, they don't gain any XP, but I guess we can become friendlier with them. How much renown are we working with?
Need something?
1,000. An extra divine pulse charge. Yeah.
This one?
Go ahead and drop that.
You're all set.
Not going to say no to an extra divine pulse charge. Gerald and Gilbert. Gilbert's probably going to be pretty suspect. Want to find out what he's got cooking. There he is.
Hey, you.
Oh, that was pretty friendly. Frequently conducts research. If someone who frequently conducts research should be Linhardt, right?
Miss Flayn's whereabouts are unknown. Pray she is safe. We do not seem to have any leads at present. I am one of the suspects, am I? Well, hopefully I can lay your suspicions to rest. Do you know of my, let's call it, unique situation?
No, make us aware. Do you mean Annette? Oh, is this Annette's brother?
I was once a knight, in service to the Fargus royal family. If Ingrid believes she saw me before, it was likely in Ferdiad, the kingdom capital. Annette she is my... But no. I would appreciate it, Professor, if you would ask no more.
So he's another crestless, brother. Yeah. Nice little buff there. Okay, Tempest Lance.
I still have much to learn.
Now we can actually see if Lanny would be interested in joining us. Or is, if a D's not high enough, then we'll have to try a C. I know we haven't recruited anyone in quite a while. I just really want to find out. And she was... I think she was in the Golden Deer classroom. Basically the only person in the Golden Deer classroom. Yeah.
Where could I hear? But though it was.
Recruits. Wait, we can only try recruiting them once? Okay. Guess we'll have to wait until next week to try again. Let's actually try hitting up Tomas. Where are you at? Nope. There he is. Alright, you got some splaining to do, bro. He's not in here. Ooh, owl feather. What are you doing, Silas?
I can't believe Flayn just disappeared. I don't like it one little bit. Oh, are you here to see someone? Alois and Shamir and all the knights are gonna head into town soon.
He's by weight training. What about lost items? He would like this, right?
I don't know who this...
Okay. Middle Franc Opera Company. Flashy clothes, adore sweets, callous in their methods.
I don't know who...
Slacking on their training. So none of that is actually useful. Annette.
There have been a lot of rumors swirling around lately about a Death Knight who kidnaps people from the nearby town. You don't think Flayn was, you know, do you?
They're saying she's still in Garrigmock monastery. I mean, how they were able to determine that, I'm not sure, but I don't believe so.
And whether the rumors are true or not, I just hope our Flayn is safe.
Let's see.
Huh?
Magic and faith. We actually don't have any sort of skill in magic. We're gonna need to... we just have to become more well-rounded as a professor. I kind of wish there was a C-stick.
Is something the matter? I see. So, Flayn has gone missing.
Did you not know that before we told you?
I will do what I can to support the search. It seems that you are a bit suspicious of me. Might I ask your reasons?
Why are you asking about my father?
It has been 2 decades since I last knew Gerald, yet he looks nearly identical to my memory of him. It is only natural to be curious, don't you think? I assure you, there is nothing more to it than that.
So Gerald looked the exact same 20 years ago that he does now? That is curious. Aside from that, we have multiple people in the dining hall who we want to find out about. Is it just the other staff that we're interested in? No, Raphael.
I hope Flayn isn't going hungry. If someone really kidnapped her, I'll never forgive them. Now that I think about it, I saw Alois hanging out by the pond not too long ago. He was always getting into trouble for trying to talk to Flayn, you know? It's probably a crazy thought, but I'm starting to worry.
Yeah, it seems like we've got students accusing senior staff members, basically.
Good to see you, Professor. I was just on my way.
Strength and heavy armor. Ferdinand.
A beautiful, delicate maiden vanishing into thin air? It is like something out of a book.
If it were a book, we would have no need to worry. She would be rescued presently by a dashing nobleman. Do you have any idea as to where she might be? Where she might have wandered off to?
No, we're stumped, bro. To the greenhouse for some flowers?
The greenhouse. I did not think of that. I will take a look around there later.
We can give him a gift. Or lost items, enthusiastic about training.
How could you possibly think?
Okay. Are these... I mean, maybe they're key to someone more specific, though I don't feel that way. I feel like it might be a little bit more open-ended, basically. Spotted Felix.
Oh, you're looking for Flayn's kidnapper. I can't say anything for sure, but I do have suspicions about Yaritza. There's something about how he's handling his blade lately. It seems more impulsive than usual. It couldn't hurt to try speaking with him at least. At this hour, I think you'll find him sparring with Catherine at the training grounds.
Okay, so yeah, it is a bunch of accusations.
Join me for some trainings. I might like to be...
Speed and sword. Really? I feel like our sword skills are pretty good. Speed and sword. Yeah, we're close to C and sword. And our speed is currently 17. If we go up, let's really quickly try. Where's our dad at? Or we can train with Catherine too. go ahead and chat Yuritsa, rather. There she is. I guess he's not actually here.
Did you hear about Flayn? It's just one thing after another this year, I swear. Some of the lower-ranked knights are searching for her in the town. If they find anything, I'll know. What? Yuritsa? Come to think of it, I haven't seen him today.
I don't think that's that suspicious.
What would make you suspect him?
Literally the words of Felix. I heard that he goes out every night.
I see. Well, I'll let the knights know.
Faculty training, yeah. Up our sword, please. Grounder.
The glory of progress.
So with that, let's head back. Where was he at? All right, Felix. Oh, right. We can only ask him to join us once. Oh, crap. We'll see, though. We'll see if he acquiesces next time. Yeah. Our speed is pretty okay. And next thing's next. We got someone here. Or someone just outside of here? Yeah. Go out here. And then swing around. Oh, first grab this owl feather. So that's how that connects.
Hey there, Professor. Did you want to talk? What? Me? Abduct Flayn? You can't really believe I did that.
I hear she was always yelling at you.
No, that's just because of my dumb jokes. She says that they're not very good. But if I went around kidnapping everyone who said that, the whole monastery would be empty.
Alright, I guess we can let you off the hook for right now. Expensive looking clasp with an outdated design. We will head to the... It looks like it's the main hall or something. Yeah, the reception hall. I think our last thing we want to do... Let's motivate... we do want to motivate our students really quickly. Full menu. Who likes that? Sagbird and cream. Beast meat teppanyaki. Sure. Caspar and Petra, you guys are more important. The hunting festival is today.
I can eat so... I would be liking that greatly.
Oh, he was already green. Whoops. So we're good there. And now let's, Oh, actually, yeah, let's hit up the greenhouse really quickly, too. We gotta remember to do our rounds, because we do want to make sure that we get our professor level up as high as friggin' possible. Gardening. First, harvest. Yeah, we get so much out of that. Or actually, we'll do pale blue flower seeds and purple flower seeds. Infuse with magic. Infuse with air mid-water, prune. Sure. Make our yield better. I don't have any problems with that. Okay. Now, who's here? Dorothea.
Hey, Professor, have you seen Manuela?
No, actually.
I saw her running off somewhere in a terrible hurry. I wonder if it has anything to do with Flayn's disappearance. Do you know, Professor?
You're on first-name terms with Professor Manuela?
Oh, yes. Didn't you know? She was the senior diva in our opera company.
I did not know that. Huh. Let's give her... What is it? Middle Franc Opera Company.
How did you know I lost this? Thank you for bringing it back to me.
So that was nice. Who else is here? Petra looks like has an accusation
Flayn
for
was
us.
child napped. That is what you are thinking? And the villain is inside our monastery? I must have admittance. One person has been catching my eye. Shamir is a knight not like other knights. Her movements are being reminders of... No. They remind me of warriors of Brigid.
Did she study there potentially?
Before she was here, what was she getting up to?
Lost items. Enthusiastic about their training.
This is not belong.
Hides away doing needlework. Callous in their methods.
This is not.
Is there anything?
This is not belong.
What? Interested in tea, knows a lot about plants. Deeply repentant. Well, alright then. None of that stuff is for her, apparently. Sorry, Mercedes and Ignatz. We're not super worried about what you guys are doing right now. We got another accusation we gotta field.
Flayn? No, I haven't seen her. She's been abducted. Oh, you're looking for her. Sorry, my mind was somewhere else. I just recently learned she has a crest. Did you know that, Professor?
You did mention that earlier.
If it was a particularly rare crest, I could imagine Professor Hanneman would have quite an intense interest in her. Oh, no, I'm not accusing Professor Hanneman of abducting Flayn.
Who else? There he is. So we can go ahead and see what he's got to say for himself. I should have checked that. Well, whatever.
Young Flayn's disappearance is most troubling. What? Who would suspect me? You know what? I'll tell you who. A fool. That's who.
Is her crest rare enough to justify kidnapping her?
Flayn's crest, the major crest of Sethlin, is rare, but there are others who possess it.
Let's have him give us some reason training. So once, okay, that's our activities. As soon as we used all 4 of those up, we hear that bell. Shamir, where are you hiding at? There you are.
What brings you here? I'm taking a break. Is this about Flayn? You find me suspicious.
What did you do before coming to the monastery?
I was somewhere else, fighting. Is that a problem?
No, not specifically.
I understand that I don't fit in among the Knights of Seiros, but that hardly links me to Flayn's disappearance.
Recruit?
You seem busy, Professor. I'm busy as well. Let's speak later.
Okay, level. Oh, the only thing she's interested in is our level. Dang. We do want Shamir on our side, but we have not gotten there just yet. Oh, report back to the blacksmith. Wow. Definitely could have done that last time, but I didn't know where it was at. Like, I was like, where the heck is it?
I could count on you.
How helpful. So you want to repair that sword? I'll give you the necessary materials for free just this once. Now we can repair stuff. Forge. We can forge... Let's forge his iron gauntlets. That ups their hits, but not their might. So we don't get the ability to pick what their might becomes. What? Higher hit is nice, but... The Iron Lance, might up to 7 and the hit up to 9. Or 90, rather.
Is this
yeah.
it? There you go.
Hubert could use something. Oh, we don't get the opportunity to name them anymore? I like doing that, though. Aww. Iron Bow Plus, because it definitely bails us out. But I think that might be... She could use a stronger sword, yeah.
There you go.
And last but not least... Yeah, let's forge her sword as well.
Is this it? Is this it? There you go.
Everyone who could use a bit of a boost for their damage. Speak to whoever seems suspect still. About time for that to show up for us. Marianne. Oh, did we get what she wanted? I didn't even realize we had picked it up. It must have been that thing that I skipped over when we were going to speak to Professor Hanneman. But you know what? A win is a win.
I didn't mean to trouble you.
Thank you. This medicinal herb is supposedly quite useful. When administered to a horse who's about to give birth, I'm going to mix this into her feed. There you go, dude. And we can give her likes telling jokes. Cares for horses.
What's this?
Oh, no?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you like horses a lot. 4 owl feathers. And we've got a lot of flowers. Who else is left? It looks like it's just going to be Gerald. See what he's gotten up to. Alright, bro. You got some splaining to do.
Because of Flayn's disappearance, all of the knights are searching non-stop. But we haven't found a single lead. Sedith's face is getting paler by the minute. It's hard to watch. What's that? You're looking for Manuela? Well, I did pass by her earlier.
Well, where'd she go?
She was carrying something. A mask of some sort.
Yuritsa's mask?
I'm not close to the guy, so I can't say for sure. But come to think of it, you could be right.
Interesting. That could be very interesting. And then let's go to the personal quarters, because there is one more request we've got before we can turn this into Edelgard. All right. Oh. So I guess Sothis just changes where she hangs out in our room, but I guess it makes sense that she would move from time to time.
I hope you're up for a challenge.
I poured my heart out into this letter. I'd like you to deliver it for me. To whom, you ask? Well, he's always working his hardest, and he's not very upfront with his true feelings, but he's got an adorable way about him. Sure, an admiring love letter to somebody. I'm probably going to go through all of the dudes, figure out who it could be, after we give this to Edelgard. Always trying his hardest and not upfront about his feelings. Maybe Felix? Yuritsa is certainly suspicious. Let's ask him directly what he knows. I think he may be at the training grounds or perhaps his quarters.
Manuela ran off with Yuritsa's mask? We'll have to speak with both of them. But where could Manuela be? Yuritsa is likely at the training grounds, or in his quarters on the eastern side of the Knight's Hall.
Okay. Let's give her... because she's not motivated at all.
Thank you for this.
Better than nothing. And with that, do we know where... No. We've got no clue where Yuritsa's at. Or her. Neither of them is showing up on our thing. Let's test out the Felix potential for this admiring love letter. If it could be you, dude, that'd be nice. My eye.
There's this.
And then gifts. That's wrong. Lost items. Is it... oh no. Okay, the admiring love letter is right there. But it is not him, apparently. Picky about their bedding. I guess because we just don't know that much about them. And the two people who we have to speak with aren't here, so yeah. Go ahead and end today's free time. Alliance Founding Day. Sure.
While I have little interest in food, I will admit to a weakness for this one dish.
I think I like this, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure.
They both needed that. We're getting close to our next professor level. So I am all about that. Petra. Yeah.
Professor, I am not understanding where the meaning is here. When and how is this expression used? I fell for it.
It's like I fell ill, or I fell in love, or I fell ill. Neither of those are correct, but let's say I fell in love.
No, that is what you say when you meet the mate of your soul. The expression is, I fell for it.
Allow me to explain.
Thank you, Professor. I finally have understanding. Can I ask you about another word? The one that is written here. Is something on my face?
Your cheeks are on your face. Let's just be like... Let's mess with her a little bit.
Yes, I know about that. That is a joke of Fodlan, right?
Not really, we were just being silly, but it could be.
Is that really what you are thinking? Or maybe you have curiosity about the mark on my face.
Actually, yeah, it's not just face paint. Sure, tell us. The mark?
You are already knowing that I am from Bridget. This is a mark from Bridget. It is a prayer to the forest spirits. A prayer to be protected. Hunters ask the forest spirits to have safe and bountiful hunting. There are many spirits in Bridget. I have more marks on my arms and back. They are prayers for my family's health and triumph.
Wow, that's actually pretty cool.
Are you wanting to see them?
I would love to.
That gives me happiness. I will be showing them to you soon. I have much gratitude for you, Professor. You always listen with patience. I can read and understand the language of Fodlan, but to speak it, gives me difficulty. I hope I will keep having your support, and I will give you my support too, with my whole heart.
Petra is definitely one of my favorites. Petra is my favorite, well, Edelgard is not included because Edelgard is awesome. But Petra's my favorite Black Eagle girl, and then my favorite Black Eagle guy is probably Hubert.
I have things that I cannot fail to accomplish.
If that'll stay the same remains to be seen. Let's do our best.
Yes, we will keep walking forward.
Good old Petra, so that's what the marks are for. Ooh, what is that? Caspar. What do you want, bro?
Hey, Professor, what's going on?
There's a suspicious man.
A suspicious man? Where? Oh, is that him?
Is he gonna run up and say something? Caspar's gonna ruin this, isn't he?
What do you think he's up to? Never mind that. Let's get him.
We don't know anything about him, dude. Calm down. Let's keep watching for now.
Keep watch? It's so boring. My instincts tell me that he's up to no good, and my instincts are never wrong.
You sure about that?
Come on, let's get him before he has a chance to strike.
The path he's walking leads to...
Huh? Huh! It leads to the plaza where the kids play. There's no way I'm letting this guy get anywhere near those kids.
One of those kids might be his kid.
Caspar, why did you disobey your professor?
Oh, was it a test?
Well,
I am not seeking excuses from you. I asked because I want you to consider your actions and apologize for them. It just so happens that you were correct in your assumption that this man was a villain.
Oh, well, I was completely wrong.
If that were not so, he would not have chosen to take his own life upon seeing you advancing toward him.
What? I guess he really was up to no good with those kids, dude.
Great. So I was...
But because of your actions, that is all we know. There is no way for us to know who he was, what he was planning to do, or if he has allies lurking about. The only lead we have is a scorpion tattooed on his arm.
Wow, so Caspar gets quite the intrigue for his support conversations.
If this indicates that he was a member of an underground organization, we have no way of dealing with it. Are you prepared to be held responsible if his group commits a serious crime?
As his professor, I will take responsibility.
Oh, I couldn't possibly.
What are you talking about, Professor? We didn't do anything wrong. Those kids might have been in danger if we didn't act. I couldn't just stand by and let that happen.
Oh. That is very interesting. But this exclamation point is Hubert. Sure, everybody wants a piece of Listel.
Hello, Professor. You seem to be in good health.
I am, yes. And yourself?
Of course.
They've even got the ominous villain music playing for this guy.
Doesn't seem intimidated.
Something wrong?
No, not at all. It's just that I find myself a little concerned for your well-being.
So Hubert, Hubert's like my general demeanor tends to put people off, but not us.
You see, Lady Edelgard has taken something of an interest in you.
Oh, it seems so.
Don't be flippant.
What? Bro, chill.
There is something you need to understand about the role I play here. One of my many duties is to determine potential advantages and potential threats to Her Highness. If you prove yourself useful to Lady Edelgard, then all will be well. If you pose a threat, I shall have to dispose of you.
Ugh. Dispose of me?
Yes, this is no joke. While I may be a student here, I am her servant first and foremost.
This guy legit walked into this room with the express purpose of actually threatening us. Hubert, you could not beat us in a fight, dude.
Therefore, if an untimely demise is not to your liking, you would do well to demonstrate your utility with all haste. I should warn you that I am far less compromising than Lady Edelgard. Do not be at ease merely because you stand in her good graces for the time being.
I'm not worried.
Huh. Such confidence. I'm beginning to see why you caught her eye. My family, House Vestra, has been sworn to House Resvelg for generations. Since the dawn of the Empire, we have worked to protect the Emperor by any means necessary. Both in the open and in the shadows. If you incur our wrath, you will see just what I mean.
We're trying to tell you it's all gonna be golden, dude. Stop threatening us. Wow. Great. Support level C. Hubert was like, yeah, he walked in the room and he was like, I'll kill you if you're not useful. Support level up. Is there something?
Let's get it done quickly.
We can have success with each other.
All right, well.
We had a great result.
Perfect.
The battlefield has much.
Got it. Good to go.
Bolganon. How much closer is everybody? Okay, yeah, pretty close. What is that? Event Axe Tournament. Rest. The motivation of your allies will increase. I don't know. Well, let's look at our certifications. Okay, Edelgard. Well, first we'll save. Save over base of operations before battle. Let's save over this one. Okay, now... Oh, skip. Rare monster sighting. What's that supposed to mean? Is that a battle that we can undertake? Okay, Edelgard. 65% chance of becoming a mercenary. Armored Knight. She has nothing in lance or riding. Let's, Okay, so she's still doing a lot for that, but we can at least become... Yeah, she can get the Armored Knight certification right now. Yeah. Easy. We're not actually going to change her from Lord, though. Oh.
As expected.
No, so even just getting these... Oh, okay, I get it now. Even just getting those qualifications confers bonuses. Hubert will stay as he is. Caspar. A brigand. or a brawler? Let's make him a... Dang. Well, I mean, there's no point keeping him in that early class, so we'll go Brigand. There we go. Any stat bonuses? 1 to magic? That's interesting. If this class ends up not being able to use... She can become a cavalier? And she'd have a 100% chance of passing. Wow. That's wild. Marketplace, item shop, buy. Let's get some intermediate seals into the thing. We can only buy we can only buy 3 at a time, looks like. Certifications, Bernadetta. And she can also become an archer. Nope, she will become a cavalier for us. So okay. Making Bernadetta a cavalier is probably not something you see too often, but we'll be able to just make sure somebody else has a bow. Yeah. And Dorothea, she's already in her thing. Okay. Sylvain is way good to go. As a fighter, he's not actually there yet. We can also make him a cavalier. Or a mage. Let's make him a cavalier as well. And with that... But we actually won't have him change to the cavalier class. Hubert is fine. Okay, everybody else is fine. We'll save again because we're going to... I want to see first if this is like a battle. Yes, battle in the mountains. Let's see, a rare enemies. Wait, suggested level 15. Hold on. We'll save over this one. And the southern and eastern merchants' shops were both open. Okay, so just level 15, which means this might be a little touch and go. Just a little bit. But as long as we've got the Sword of the Creator, we should be able to handle it. Battle in the mountains. Units. Everybody's deployed. The map. Level 16! Holy crap! And this thing is level 16 as well. Okay, and it can fly, which means that it's going to be able to get basically anywhere. Okay, this is going to be a really good opportunity for us, provided... Okay, let's begin.
Stay focused.
She can... Alright. It's gonna be a little... interesting. Alright, let's go for it. The Crest of Flames doing work. Okay.
It seems I've...
So she has mastered being a Myrmidon. I think. Should have paid closer attention to what was going on right there. Iron Sword. Let's light him up. This. Hopefully this ends up not being really bad.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's about that time for you to stretch your stuff. 38% chance. What about if we have...
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Ferdinand von Eyre, who's got nothing. Can Okay, so Petra can't actually get up there. let's have her wait. We'll have Ferdinand wait with his steel lance. And she will also... oh, we can still attack with our bow. Well, that's nice to know. Let's get her. Alright, Bernadetta. Get some free damage. Better than not having any damage on it. Okay. And yeah, now you can wait. So she's got Kanto. Oh, we're going to have to be pretty careful here. Yeah, equip the Iron Lance.
Put me in there.
We'll have him wait with his hand axe, which you really should have given him something else.
I'm on it.
All right.
That's my cue.
Let's see what we got. Cool. Big hit, but not anything that we can't actually deal with. 15! Holy crap! That was, not good. Okay, skill C. With that. Okay, cool. We were able to dodge. Now Lestelle. Nice, got one.
You fought well.
Level 14, come on.
I'm not...
That, yeah, wasn't a very good level. Holy crap. It's because she's got that stupid broken iron sword equipped. That's on me, though. And her iron lance is now broken. Oh! So, they are also fighting it, too. Alright. I'll take that. There are no healers over here. So she will use the iron sword. Let's see if we might be able to free a space up. No. The iron axe. Alright, let's let him have it. Both of these have to connect. Wow. We got pretty lucky right there. Yeah. Now she can actually still not be able to get over there. And Lestelle will also not be able to get over there. No one can get over there. Okay, so we'll attack with the Steel Lance. Night Kneeler doesn't get him. The Tempest Lance does, though. Alright, let's do it. And the Minor Crest of Keyhole. Alright, you will... We'll just have her regularly attack. We want to conserve those Iron Lance uses. And then one there. Cool. Go ahead and definitely let those not land. Okay, Lestelle, we've got a pretty important move to make here. Iron Sword. Kill this guy. Or we probably should have gone for the magic user. Yeah, that probably would have been better. And let's... Well, first equip that. And then let's trade that vulnerary. Yes, heal up a little bit. And now over here on the second front of the battle, let's have him back up into here with the... Okay. And, let's try... Oh! Oh, I like that. I like that quite a bit.
I guess I have to.
Ooh, a crit. There we go.
I didn't even enjoy it.
More magic, more HP. Reason level 3.
A fine display.
Yes, I agree. And if we move him right here, we're all still good to go. Yeah, our magic users are going to be able to tear through these guys. Crap. Hubert. Oh, and this is even with the lance. We did not put him in a class that was good for him, I feel. Okay, they're going to keep getting wrecked by this thing. Wow, unless it misses massively. It's a coin toss, basically, if they'll be gotten or not. We probably did miss out on some nice items, maybe. Again, Sky Fissure. Got one of them at least.
Caution is needed.
Can she get it? Alright, we'll have Ferdinand tee it up. Or actually, he's level 8, and they're actually both level 8.
It's dangerous.
Bernadetta, can't forget about her. How many divine pulses do we have? 5 charges. Let's see if she can get the... Well, no. Hold on. You are Ferdinand von Eyre, and you deserve a win. Okay, so the Y button pauses. He missed completely. Alright. Let's give it to a real winner. 8. Good stuff, Bernadetta. Ferdinand tried and failed. He tried and he failed. She will probably... Okay, she won't immediately annihilate this guy. Or get annihilated, which is just as important. Now, Petra can get a kill. Yeah. Wrath Strike coming up. A critical Wrath Strike. Boom, baby.
One more success.
She's almost ready for level 10.
You're in good form.
You are in good form. We do want the rest of, I mean, if Linhardt can keep getting kills here, there's no reason to deny that to him. You're dead.
Must be awful losing to me.
Whew, that went really friggin' nicely.
Still unstoppable.
Let's move her up there so that Hubert can start getting some heals in. Yeah, we have not been doing too great for Hubert. I think probably putting him into this class was not the best move. And Wastel can go up. So now they're coming for us. Or at least it looks like they're going to the Beast. King of Wings. Don't want to have to do that fight on 2 fronts, so we'll let them do whatever they feel like they need to. Okay, and if that thing gets you, then it prevents you from moving at all. Okay, you're done. Dorothea. Let's have you move right here, and then everybody else can position themselves around you. He can just snack. Yeah. These guys, though.
Think this through.
There are no healers over here. Dismount. Mount. Alright. Yeah, we can stay mounted. We probably should... Well, nah. I'm like, we should probably go through our vulneraries, but we don't need to super worry about that. Yeah, it looks like that's this slopes around that way. They are not interested in fighting us. They're interested in getting clobbered by the King of Wings. This guy has managed to hold out for a while. Fair play to him. Fair play. The Sky Fissure. Yep, death of him. Alright. Are these guys carrying anything we'd be wanting? No. Bullion. Alright.
As you wish.
We'll have Hubert move up with the suicide wish. This time we're going to be hanging on to our gambits. Or you know what? We should have purchased more battalions. As long as Edelgard... let's move Listel out of their range. Yeah. And then she can move, yep, pretty far. Alright, what do you got for us? These guys are going to get it. Okay. It can just, it's got so much movement. Oh, they're highly armored. That's it. We should probably make, we should probably give someone some nice armor. Yeah, we can't have her move up too much. So let's go ahead and have him stand right here. Hubert, stand in front. And everybody else, yeah, is max HP. Soon, our teams that were cut in half will be reunited. Until that point, however... Because what we don't want to do is ending up, like, in the middle of fighting all of them at the same time. None of them are close enough for a physic. Yeah, we're going to have Linhardt do that. Alright. The King of Wings has taken no damage so far. These guys are worse than useless. 5. They can't hit it, though. Can you guys do something, please? Okay, yeah, I can light all these guys up. Only 10 damage, though. Linhardt, you've got an important assist to make right now. Yeah, let's do her.
I thank you.
And the minor Crests Flayn came into play, too.
I will get the victory.
Let's have... Okay, yeah, she needs to use her vulnerary. We'll have Listel. Also, move up, item. Well, let's go into the convoy. Do we have any other? We don't have any other vulneraries. No, we do. Okay, cool. Take. Use. And let's hope for the friggin' best. As these guys continue to circle around. I think that's the only type of aid we're going to be able to provide until we all completely regroup. Edelgard will have to trade him for his last vulnerary. And let's get that javelin too. Nope, can't use that. We can use the Iron Lance on her though. Yeah, probably could have done a little bit more to prep for this. If the King of Wings could kill them really quickly, that'd be nice. It'd be best. Nope, you missed. And now you're taking mad damage, dude. You should have tried a little bit harder. Okay, it's trying to put some distance between itself and them. That's one. Okay, cool. More free healing. Do not mind if I do. We don't... Okay, Sylvain is the only person who could really take any good amount of damage from these guys. And then Linhart is... Okay, already moved. Let's everybody else move up. Let's actually have Edelgard come up from the back. Nah. We'll park her right here while they figure out what they're trying to do. Oh. No, she's not going to get hit. Yeah, we're good. Alright. Hopefully these guys don't do something dumb and go for the much smaller threat, which is Edelgard. Nope. They've got no sense. Oh well. That's not our problem. They'll be dead next turn, looks like. There goes our friggin' bullion. Oh well. Yeah. Goodbye. Let's have him. Okay, Lestel will start with the Iron Sword. And then are we gonna take the hit? No. Our Crest of Flames prevented it from counterattacking. You are Ferdinand von Eyre, ready to Tempest Lance for a kill. Nice.
Only a fool challenges me.
Level 9. So close. Wow, strength and defense. Very little speed, however. Very little speed.
Oh no.
Oh no is correct, Bernadetta. Oh no is correct. Alright, do we need to have him softened up a little bit? Sure. There's no reason not to, right? One hand axe coming right up. Pass along the, love. Okay, and now she is level 12. Linhart, however, could use this level like nobody's business. One win coming right up.
And I didn't even enjoy it.
That's level 10, finally. He got a really good level right there, too. She does not have any... Okay, she's got a vulnerary. We can go ahead and trade that to her. And then wait. We can move her right here where it's safe. Wow. Yeah, that's, of course it would be really useful against it. One iron bow coming right up. Got him. Bernadetta, you beautiful, beautiful archer. And then from here, Edelgard will also be moving up. Dorothea looks to be the last one. Let's have her drop a heal for Sylvain. And now he can push up right. It's gonna attack. Ooh, Petra. Crap. Okay, we're gonna have to figure something out. One iron axe. Yeah. Wrath strike it, dude. No! Oh, crap. Okay, let's, do we want to let that stand? The answer is no. We're Divine Pulsing. Alright, this time, we're gonna have her light this thing up. Or rather...
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
If we... Steel Lance... Nope, that's not enough.
My limit is nearby.
It is,
Stay focused.
And she can't get close enough.
I will prevail.
What about our Gambit? Yeah, Onslaught. This should work out a lot better for us. Nice. That's its first death. Okay. Pushed it back. Gained its attention. And it's got 1 additional bar of health. Petra, please run. And we're going to have her stand right here. And then try to go for a Deadeye. If we can get that hit... 39 damage. Perfect. And then you will cancel back a bit. Ferdinand, what about you? Okay, we're not gonna have him do anything. But Lestelle will move closer. Gonna have to support her.
That's my cue.
Can we get this guy with a Thoron? We can't. If we can get him kind of low with Sylvain. No, we cannot get him low with Sylvain.
Put me in there.
All right, 1 of these. There we go. And wanna. They're so far away.
As you wish.
And then he can't get any closer. Okay, we can use the Lance of Ruin to light this friggin' guy up. We will be sticking with the Iron Lance, though. Just the 1. Items. Equip. Oh no, because once that breaks, it's not gonna actually... I was like, still on the usual status of an item breaking and then immediately disappearing, but that's not the case. Okay, I was like, not Petra. Please not Petra. Miss! Oh, that's it. That's curtains. Before we do that, though... Can we get any sort of XP for him? Okay, if we Tempest Lance, we can do 6 damage. Yeah, we're trying to just grind him down to where we can feed the kill to Hubert. All we're wanting right now. Okay. Smash. Helm Splitter, which is way too much. We can't actually get close enough with either of them. We can do 0 damage because we've got the training sword equipped. Okay, the Tempest Lance. Yeah, let's have her do it. And then if we do the 2, skill level up.
Made this my own.
Drawback. Okay. And then we have him attack from down here. Yup. Just enough. That's a lot of work, but Hubert needs a lot of babying because of how I went about this. Alright, 1 Tempest Lance coming right up. All his. Oh, okay.
For Lady Edelgard.
Yes, for Lady Edelgard and all that.
And
see, his magic is out of this world. So who do we want to feed this to? We could give it to Bernadetta, but we could also give it to Ferdinand. I think. Ferdinand will get lit up if we play this badly. Attack, Iron Bow. Wow, reduce him to 1 HP? Oh, crap. I did not, Can his miss? Nope. Okay, whoops. That was me not paying attention. That was completely all that was. Okay, so let's go back to Hubert Defeated Thief. Let's, have... We can't get it? What if we move right here? And then we can drop... Let's go for... Okay, let's take a look. How much damage would he be doing? With the javelin, it would be 4 with a 55% chance of hitting. So if we can get him... Okay, we'll try setting it up. If we get a crit, we get a crit. It's whatever. 12. And another 12. So all we gotta do... Okay, we still have plenty of Divine Pulse charges. 1 Javelin coming right up. Actually, let's position Petra. What is it? It's the square that's 2 below where she's standing right now. So we'll position Petra right here. And then we'll position her right here. Alright. Ferdinand von Eyre, it is all you. They up his hit rate a little bit too. No! Alright. I guess the last hit goes to, none of them. In this case, we can have him move down. What if, okay, we can have him try it now. If we still miss, yeah. We can just have Bernadetta get the kill then. It wasn't meant to be.
No.
It wasn't meant to be. Yeah. Nice, this was a very, very interesting battle.
I was dead.
Rusted sword. So can we, like, fix that up or something, or what? MVP Linhardt, surprisingly. We can go ahead and save over this part yet again. By gardening, you can have harvest all kinds of crops. Yeah, we already know all that. Use plant, cultivate. Pay the greenhouse keeper to look after your crops. The more you spend, the better your harvest will be. Which we did for the first time. Use the harvest command to gather what you've grown. So nothing about them wilting or disappearing or anything ridiculous. And all those enemies were so strong. Somebody's birthday, too. Let's instruct manually. So this time, let's do... Sylvain cannot be personally instructed. Edelgard can be, though. Reason. Yeah, no bonuses to that. Bad. Let's console.
Thank you.
A great. So she came to like us more. For him... Okay, I think he's actually good on axes. We're going to get him... Let's give him a little bit of authority.
Let's put this...
And what about... Okay, it looks like... Yeah. Flying might be right up his alley. So that's... He's an E+ for flying now. We're gonna change him to swords and lances as his focus. Hubert. Alright, a modest success right there.
Perhaps
Reason level 3. And definitely more for... Hubert's actually getting along pretty well in most of, well, in some of these anyways. And we've only got one more, so let's spend it on Petra. We'll give her some more authority experience. I don't know, she's already doing pretty nicely in it.
I worked.
Oh. A little bit of that.
I am close.
And more for swords. So that is it for that. Let's change goals. So you could definitely use swords and lances. And what else? Linhardt. Okay, Sylvain is fine where he's at. You will do... I guess we can leave him as is now, too. Okay, we'll change her from away from swords to lances and axes. Just for any bit of lance XP. And for group tasks, weeding. Raise heavy armor skills. Let's raise your heavy armor skill. And not her heavy armor skill. Let's do Edelgard's. Well, nah. What about Linhardt and Hubert's? Alright. Begin lecture. I'm okay with that.
Tell me something.
Okay, pretty soon I'll have eaten everything they have to offer in the dining hall. Then what am I supposed to do? Keep eating the same boring meals over and over again? You could suggest a new dish of your own.
Makes sense to me.
So that went nicely. Ooh, that was a lot. There are no wyverns in Bridget, but I am wanting practice soaring in the sky. I would like to be training my axe skills as well. I have excitement for being a wyvern rider. Let's not update goals. It's Catherine's birthday. Yeah. We have plenty of money. Alright, Edelgard, bare your heart and soul to us.
It's you. Out late again, I see. What brings you here?
I could ask you the same. No, let's be like trouble sleeping.
Is it that obvious? I despise being cooped up when sleep evades me. I just have to get some fresh air.
I couldn't sleep either.
So I see. Still, it's ill-advised to stay up so late.
Ha! That's rich coming from you, dude. But yeah, she was probably dreaming about her dead everybody.
I should get some sleep too, but... Have you ever felt a sort of longing for the outdoors?
Not particularly.
I have. There are times I long for the warmth of the sun, for a sweet breeze on my face. Do you remember what I told you the other night? About my past?
Yeah.
None of my siblings had a chance to lead the sort of life they deserved. An ordinary life.
Should I say I forgot? You asked me to forget. I remember.
My siblings and I we were imprisoned underground, beneath the palace.
Oh, you didn't tell us this.
The objective was to endow our bodies with the power of a major crest.
You can do that? Give somebody a crest?
I have always possessed the crest of Seros, inherited through the Hresvelg bloodline. But it was only a minor crest, and most of my siblings bore no crest at all. In order to create a peerless emperor to rule Fodlan, they violated our bodies by cutting open our very flesh. Now here I stand, the fruit of that endeavor, Edelgard von Hresvelg. But that came at too high a price. The others were sacrificed.
So it wasn't like a raid or something. They had that done to them by their own people.
Ours weren't the only lives devastated by that terrible process. Innocents died as well, without even knowing what they were dying for.
This is why she's not a huge fan of crests.
And there you have it. The truth of the Hresvelg's empire.
It's unbelievable.
It is. But when you see my true strength, you will know that I speak the truth.
We don't doubt that.
I have kept it hidden all this time, but I will reveal to you the power of my second crest.
You can have 2 crests?
It is the same as yours. The crest of flames. When it manifested for me, I swore a silent oath.
She's also a possessor of the Crest of Flames?
For the sake of my family, and for all the poor souls whose lives were traded for my existence.
I now know why Edelgard keeps talking about how powerful she is. She definitely is.
For their sake, I will build a world where such meaningless sacrifice is never again sanctioned. As Emperor, I will change the world. I swear it.
Okay, so now we get Edelgard more. Wait, C+ support level? What the heck? It must be some sort of special scene rather than like
Our results.
Okay, they got a perfect. But yeah, I get the feeling that was a special scene rather than her actual support. Sword prowess level 2, sword prowess level 2. So this time... New certifications for Linhardt. He's very close to mastering Monk. Mage. Okay, we'll actually have him move on to bend black magic and white magic. We'll have him move on to being a mage. Well, we'll have him get the certification.
I pass.
Yeah, will not change just yet. I feel everybody else is still good. Ferdinand and Hubert aren't ready just yet. I am actually feeling more like a seminar than anything else. Who's leading? What are we wanting? Bow skills, lance skills, axe, fist, sword. Well, Gilbert is teaching lance skills, so let's go for... Well, let's save really quickly. We'll save over this one again. And now we can go to that seminar. A little bit of more instruction for lances. Get everybody up to speed.
I won't forget all I've learned.
Lance prowess level 1. Alright. And now it's somebody else's birthday. Or no. Instruct manually once more. Okay, Edelgard could use our assistance. We will drop all of it for... Let's do flying. She will fly eventually.
I won't
Okay, so that's an E+ there. And then better lance skills could be useful too. Okay, couldn't make it quite there just yet. Petra wanted to up her axe skills a little bit. Her axe skills are fine. She needs better flying. And then, well, I guess we can't keep ignoring Ferdinand. We'll put Ferdinand and Petra on the, on upping their flying skills.
I will.
Yeah, we've got something we want them to work towards. Okay, he's good right there. And lastly, Caspar. For him, it'll be... If he's able to use a little bit of magic, even if it's not the best thing ever.
As long as it...
Praise.
I'll get it.
And lastly, let's do swords again. Now, group task raises flying skills of Ferdinand and Petra. And that's going to be the end of that and begin our lecture. A noble must know how to ride a horse, to be certain, and should know how to wield a lance, as that is the most obvious weapon of choice for a rider. As a noble among nobles, it seems natural that I focus on these two skills. Nah. You'll be good, bro. Hopefully they get a good result.
With you.
With the two.
Yeah, we can leave them as is for right now.
I'm getting closer.
Tempest Lance.
To the test.
And he got his sword prowess. I'm actually liking that. I think here... we could probably explore a little bit. Yeah, after we do this, let's actually explore. Give the tea set to someone who loves tea and deliver the special letter. I'm not entirely certain who they're going to turn out to be. Oh, let's see if Felix will go along with us. Try to recruit him and see how that works out. Felix, what's up, bro?
There's at this.
Okay, recruit.
Join me for some time.
Really? Our speed and sword is still not good enough for him? Okay, well actually we can probably, yeah, let's listen to some supports.
Sometimes I wonder if your life could have taken you down a different path. If you had never met me and entered my service, you might have had a more peaceful...
A more tedious path. Inconsequential and spoiled rotten, like so many other nobles.
Yeah, you should never doubt Hubert's dedication to Edelgard.
Never. My duty to you is no mere obligation. I chose this. I had thought that would be obvious to you.
I understand you well, better than anyone. But when I see you at the monastery, studying with the others, it makes me wonder what kind of life you might have had without me.
Nah, he would definitely prefer this every single time.
Such a life may have had its appeal. I thought I'd left my years of carefree innocence behind me. But I cannot deny that I find myself enjoying my time at the monastery.
Oh, she's probably the only person he'd admit that to.
I feel the same way.
That enjoyment, however, is only thanks to you.
Yeah, there it is.
Standing by your side is all that truly matters to me.
I see. Then I won't speak of such things again. If it's really what you want, I'll gladly keep you by my side. The path I must walk is soaked in blood. It's a path that can lead to madness, can snatch away one's future, and can even take one's life.
And now we know what she's referring to because she's gonna wage a war on Crests.
And the pool of blood at my feet is growing larger. Those stains can never be washed clean.
Please leave the violence to me. A leader must be seen as pure, above the fray. Allow me to paint the path that lies before you red with the blood of your enemies. I will do it gladly.
Yeah, I like Hubert a lot. Support level C. Let's do Ferdinand and Caspar.
That settles that. And don't even think about brawling around here again.
Impressive, Caspar. Well done.
Hey, Ferdinand, did you see that fight?
I saw it from start to finish.
He didn't do anything to intervene?
Both parties were at fault, disturbing the peace. Then you stepped in and corrected their behavior. You are setting a good example. I am proud to call you my fellow noble.
Your fellow noble? I wasn't even thinking about nobility. That had nothing to do with it.
Of course, he sees everything through that lens, though.
Excuse me, nothing? Resolving conflicts among common folk is a duty of the nobles. Is that not what you were doing?
I guess so. But it was more like instinct or something. I saw people acting out of line and I had to step in.
Ah, you were acting on impulse. You might be better served following moral convictions rather than instincts.
So he's like, I'm glad you did what you did, but you should have done it because you're a noble.
Take me, for example. I always bear in mind that I am a noble and behave accordingly. The fortunate must help the unfortunate. That is my guiding principle.
I never have any idea what you're talking about.
His nobility is his whole identity.
If someone's in trouble, you gotta help them out. Simple as that.
A difference of opinion, you might say. Very well then. Believe what you will. I will not expend energy trying to change your mind.
Will you?
Maybe all of this noble stuff just isn't for me. Hey! Don't walk away when I'm talking to you!
I guess he was serious. Huh. Let's now do Linhart and Dorothea.
I do believe a nap is in order.
Ah, this is lovely. Just feel that breeze.
Dorothea, whatever are you doing here?
She's just hanging out.
I was thinking of relaxing here, but it looks as if someone else is lounging in my spot already. Taking a nap in public like this? Really, Lynn. The nobles look down on such behavior.
Wow. She's got everybody's nicknames.
You do know I am of noble birth.
Wouldn't stop him from looking down on you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just teasing. You never do act very noble, though. Why is that?
Each person must follow their own way. This is how I prefer to live. Even if some of the more pretentious nobles like to poke fun at my ways.
Doesn't that bother you? I mean, really? It doesn't hurt your pride or anything?
What use is pride? It doesn't feed nor clothe you. It offers no warmth on a cold night.
First time I've heard a noble say something like that.
Yeah, these two come from basically completely opposite perspectives on it.
Well, most nobles are... oh, what is the polite way to say it? Fools. Yes, they are fools. As for myself, my father is the Minister of Domestic Affairs, and he has pride enough for the both of us. For example, did you know he and the Minister of Military Affairs cannot get along, although they value each other greatly?
See, stuff like this, man, it's probably gonna end up with Lady Rhea sending us to kill that guy, so...
His pride gets in the way, so he can't make amends. That is why there is discord between civil ministers and military officers in the Empire. And so pride serves no good purpose in politics either. So tell me, what use is it?
I wonder if bad blood between civil and military leaders is somewhat unavoidable. The Minister of Domestic Affairs is in charge of all civil officials, so if they just give in easily, their subordinates would lose respect, right? I get the feeling that if your pride isn't equal to the responsibility you bear, then you aren't fit to lead.
Wow, Dorothea!
Also, I happen to think pride can be quite charming.
And how necessary is charm? It just gets in the way of living your life.
Man, he's got Dorothea's number, dude, because, yeah, she does live her life pretty much according to her charm.
If you lack charm, nobody will give you a second glance.
Right, which means more time for napping.
Lynn, you can't really believe what you're saying, can you?
He just does whatever he wants. He doesn't have any regard for anybody. Okay, we'll do Bernadetta and Sylvain.
So full. That fruit plate really hit the spot. Time to get nice and snug. Maybe do some sewing.
Okay, so she
hey,
likes...
Bernadetta. You look pretty happy. Celebrating something?
I think we do have like a sewing thing.
What? No, nothing at all.
Hey, relax. It's okay if you'd rather not tell me. By the way, I believe you left something in the library. A half-written manuscript? Your own work, I presume?
Oh, is she writing a play?
I was curious who it belonged to and gave it a read-through. You're a really talented writer.
Oh, it's a story. Deer in the headlights mode?
I'm sorry. I peeked at the first page, then the next, and I couldn't stop. I think it's good enough to publish. It's the kind of adventure story that will make people laugh and cry. I love how you never know what mess the hero is going to get herself into next. I'm dying to read more.
Dude, she's flabbergasted that someone would read her stuff.
Your mouth's hanging wide open. Bernadetta, are you okay?
Sorry, was someone talking about a story?
Is she trying to deny that it's hers?
Yes, that would be me. I read your book.
You read my book?
There's the freak out.
Yeah, and I loved it.
Or the second freak out, at least.
I'm so humiliated. Please forget everything you read.
Humiliated? No, I think the word you're looking for is humbled, because... and she's gone.
Yeah, Bernadetta does not like any kind of attention, actually.
Now, what do I do with this book?
Oh, he actually read it! I regret everything. Even if I burn the pages, I can't burn his memory. Not unless I throw him in the fire, too.
No, Bernadetta, don't kill your fellow students.
No, that's awful. Don't think things like that, Bernie.
Unless covering up the evidence becomes necessary. Okay, so Bernadetta, her shtick is actually becoming more and more entertaining, honestly. And then let's do Petra and... we'll do Petra and Ferdinand. Yeah.
Taking care of some weapon maintenance, Petra? You seem completely absorbed.
Yes, taking care of the weapons has great importance.
I cannot argue with that. That weapon there, is it from Bridget?
It better not be, because otherwise why wouldn't she be able to use it in battle? Like in the battles we've been in.
No, it is a weapon of Dagda. But the people of Bridget used them often.
Oh, past tense?
Fascinating. I have read about the weapons of Dagda, but this is my first time seeing one in person.
Lots of weapons and fighting techniques came from Dagda to Bridget.
Ah, So Dagda to the west had a big influence on the Brigid Archipelago. I am fascinated by foreign fighting techniques. Would you consider teaching me sometime?
That does seem like it would actually be pretty entertaining to watch. Not participate in personally to me, but watch, yes.
I will. But it is difficult to explain fighting with words. We can try sparring, maybe?
Yes, a practical demonstration. I would be quite grateful.
Let's have our beginning then.
Dang.
Perhaps we should stop there.
They were serious about it.
Oh? Do you think you have understanding of the fighting techniques from Dagda?
Yes. Now that I have experienced it firsthand. I used to look down on foreign fighting styles, but I was clearly remiss.
Yeah, she taught you really quick, didn't she?
The footwork, the nimble way you shift your weight is extraordinary. I will have to remember those moves for the next time I am in battle. Clearly, you have honed your skills through practice. Your fist felt as sharp as a spear.
Brigid is stuck in between Dagda and Fodlan. It is of much importance to hone our fighting techniques.
In case you have to be ready for invasion or something like that?
I am of the royal family, but I am a warrior before that. I must fight to live and to protect my home.
When the alliances of Brigid and Dagda encroached on the Empire, they were always driven back. But perhaps the Empire's victory was due to geographic advantage or divine intervention, rather than military superiority.
Wow, and hearing that from Ferdinand, you know it's gotta be the case.
Having met you, that is what I think. I cannot help but feel a little disgraced. I held foreign fighting styles in such low regard without ever seeing them for myself.
When I came to Fodlan, I felt disgraced for many things that I learned. But there is no disgrace in losing ignorance. We need to be learning and growing with each other.
Yes, by working together we can make progress.
Whoops.
And both sides need to look ahead to the future.
Did not mean to skip her last word there. But okay, so Ferdinand, he humbled himself a little bit. And that's... Let's see another one with Hubert and... Oh, Caspar. What are they going to talk about? Are they sparring?
I'm not finished with you. I am Caspar! What's going on, Hubert? You need something?
Okay, what was going on?
I watched you training earlier. Pitiful display.
Wow, tell us what you really think.
Excuse me? What's that supposed to mean?
You yell before every move.
I know. I do it on purpose. It's how I get fired up. Was that a problem for you? You scared?
Stupid habit. If you value your life, you'll break it.
What are you talking about? It sounds like you might have a problem with me.
As a matter of fact, I do.
Dang, Hubert's got a problem with everybody who's not named Edelgard.
If it was only your own idiotic life at stake, I wouldn't bother saying anything. But it's not. Your foolishness hurts everyone.
Ooh, you sure do love to hear yourself talk.
Suppose you were to shout on the battlefield as you did in your training today. It is very likely the enemy could anticipate your next move based on your insipid blather. And what if your allies are startled by your outburst and fumble with their weapons as a result?
I mean, okay, so I'm totally on Hubert's side, but he doesn't have to be such a prick about it, you know?
This is not to mention the obvious fact that you would utterly botch any covert operation.
You really think I'm that stupid? I only shout when it's completely necessary. I don't do it all the time.
Okay, that's not, I mean, it's semi-reasonable, I guess.
Whatever habits you develop in training, you will reproduce on the battlefield. Combat is tense and frantic. You will default to your training whether you mean to or not.
Hey, why don't you just shut up about it? I can control myself.
Okay, so clearly Hubert is going to be proven correct. Everybody still has supports. Let's see his with Dorothea.
Ah, Sylvain. It's unusual to find you doing something other than hitting on women.
Ah, Dorothea. I've been preparing to do just that, as it were.
Probably with Dorothea.
My intention is to flirt with the monastery's most beautiful flower, Dorothea herself.
Figured.
Oh dear. And I've ruined all your hard work. You might as well save the effort. I'm not taking the bait.
So Dorothea is not interested in Sylvain at all? But he's a noble with a crest.
Oh, Dorothea, your wit is as sharp as your beauty.
Probably because she knows he's a total playboy and isn't actually interested in settling down.
Don't you want just a little flirting? Just a sample? I'm not like all the others, you know.
I don't doubt it. By not like all the others, do you mean how serious you are about being disingenuous when you flirt?
And that is supposed to mean what exactly?
Your social standing isn't bad, and you're not bad to look at or particularly dumb. You could easily be engaged by now. But you just flit from one woman to the next without settling on anyone. I bet you enjoy going out with them, but you hate women themselves. Don't you think?
Me? Hate women? That couldn't be further from the truth.
Maybe it was his mom that cast Miklon out and he's got mommy issues?
I'm always serious when it comes to matters of the heart. When I flirt, I stake my life on it.
Uh-huh. I'll believe it when I see it. Staking your life on a person is the sort of thing you should only do when you're in love.
That's what I've been saying. I love you enough to stake my life on it.
This dude will say literally anything. Sylvain, it's lucky you're good in battle, bro.
And I'm seriously in love with each and every girl I flirt with.
I see. Regardless, I'm not staking my life on you. So you'd better go and fall in love with someone else. Goodbye, Sylvain.
She's stone cold. I love it.
Considering you can't get an S support with her, she is serious about not being interested in you, bro. Edelgard has one with Caspar. What is theirs like?
Training again. You're certainly working hard, Caspar.
He can't hear her.
Oh, Edelgard. You scared me. You should have said something.
She did.
I did, but no matter. What has you training with such intensity? It's never good to neglect one's training, but overdoing it is ill-advised as well. You could already give any student here a battle they wouldn't soon forget.
You think so? Well, thanks. I appreciate that.
And coming from Edelgard, that's actually pretty high praise.
I can't really stop training, though. I gotta get better if I expect to get anywhere in this world.
If memory serves, you're the second son of House Burgleys, right?
That's right. My older brother is the heir, and there are already too many mouths to feed in our family, so I can't count on any support. I pretty much have to make it on my own, you know?
I understand. It's difficult being born a noble.
It does seem like there are quite a bit of different, what is it called? Not weights or restraints. A lot of different, I can't even think of the word. Constraints you've got to work under?
Those who inherit everything also inherit great burdens. But the same can be said of those who inherit nothing.
What are you talking about? I don't have any troubles. Who cares if I don't inherit anything? It just means I get to cut a path to my own future. You know what your problem is, Edelgard? You always have to make everything about you.
Wow. That's, okay.
Are you picking a fight, Caspar?
Yeah, I thought that was a little venomous.
Hey, now, come on. I didn't mean to be disrespectful. Always happy to fight, though, if that's what you want.
I have no desire to bicker with you. Good luck with your training. Goodbye.
What was that about? I'll never understand her.
You disagreed with her. And she was not having it. Okay, support level C. We do have more supports that we can run through. But I think, wow, Ferdinand has quite a few. I think we'll watch his support with Hubert and then call it an episode.
With this idea, I may be able to get the one-up on Edelgard.
Oh, Hubert does not want to hear that, dude.
This again. Hubert! I wish you would not sneak up on me like that.
Yeah, he would, like, this is one thing that he'd probably be intensely tired of.
Maybe you would be more perceptive if your mind were less burdened by sedition.
Sedition? Absurd. This is an important project.
Yes, I heard. A new way to prove how superior you are to Lady Edelgard. She is not your rival, Ferdinand. She is above you. A noble like you ought to know his place.
Yeah, Hubert.
Anything is better than being a noble like you.
He's like, you should be trying to better yourself and become greater than her rather than just being content to be at her side.
Every time you open your mouth, it's Lady Edelgard this or Lady Edelgard that. Do you ever think for yourself? You follow her around like a pet. You spend all of your time fretting over her, and yet you never truly express an opinion of your own. Before you reprimand me, take a moment to consider your own failings.
Your nonsense is tiresome, so I hope this will be the last time I have to remind you.
He's just trying to get you to think for yourself, bro.
Lady Edelgard is the Imperial Princess. You are merely the Prime Minister's son.
Yes, I understand that. But my duty is to guide her, to give frank advice when she is on the wrong course of action. That is what I strive to do, always.
Really? It really just seems like you're trying to be stronger and faster and better than her.
Thus my devotion to surpass Edelgard, so that if she needs guidance, I will be prepared to give it.
Really? Okay.
If you think it is tiresome to have a mind of your own, you will never be much of an advisor.
Does the river of filth pouring out of your mouth ever stop flowing?
Oh, I feel like Hubert felt that one.
Your obsession with all things superficial is disgusting. It's no use. You're hopeless. I'll take my leave.
I have nothing more to say to you. Get out of here.
Wow. Trouble in Paradise? Support level C. Okay. So I'm gonna save it, and then we will pick things back up next time. So definitely join me then for more Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Bye for now, guys.